Is it possible to create 50 meals that perfectly represent each one of our nation's 50 states?
Woo! Bring on the heat!
Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying.
I think we're onto something here.
I'm Taylor Hicks. You may know me as a singer. So why is an entertainer hosting a food show? Simple. I love food. I even own my own barbecue joint. And I love to travel. So I'm hitting the road and eating my way across America, one state at a time. On this episode of State Plate, I'm making my way across a Rocky Mountain state known for its own kind of oysters, the sweetest produce in the country, and world-renowned lamb. Oh. That's right, I'm in the great state of Colorado. Home to sugary sweet corn, the gold standard of cantaloupe, green chilies that ignite any taste bud.
It got hotter.
And a whole lot more. Stay tuned for a heaping helping of Colorado on State Plate. So here's the challenge. I have to fill this empty plate up with food that best represents the state of Colorado. Colorado's got some great food. So what will go on the plate and what will be left off? Up north, we'll seek out the legendary Rocky Mountain oyster. The western part of the state is sweet corn country. In the southeast, we'll try world-famous Pueblo green chilies and Rocky Ford cantaloupe. And all across the state, lamb graze the mountainside. Purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. They were talking about Colorado. Not only do the plains grow some of the nation's best fruits and vegetables, but the Centennial State grows millions of bushels of wheat, corn, and hay to feed these guys. Cattle make up 60% of Colorado agriculture, an industry worth an estimated $2.5 billion a year. My first stop? Leachman Cattle Ranch, home to fourth-generation cattleman Leland Leachman. 500 head of cattle and the breeding ground for an iconic Colorado treat. Our first State Plate contender goes by a slightly confusing name. They're called Rocky Mountain oysters, but they don't come from the sea. They come from a bull, and they are culinary proof that in these parts, diners are willing to eat literally every part of the bull. Now, where can I get some of these Rocky Mountain oysters?
Well, you've come to the perfect place here in Colorado.
So these oysters are what makes a bull a bull.
Exactly, exactly.
So you're telling me people eat these today around here?
Oh yeah, it's a favorite appetizer. If you go to any of the sports stadiums here, you can buy Rocky Mountain oysters.
No, you're joking.
Oh yeah.
You know, coming from the South, there's not a lot of oysters being eaten at football games and stuff. So this is truly a Colorado thing.
You must have different appetizers down there.
Or appetites. Well, explain to me the history of these Rocky Mountain oysters.
Back in the days of the early cattle drives, you know, those cowboys were out on the range for months at a time. And so when they'd harvest an animal or do anything that generates some food, you can bet they utilized it.
Rightly so. They wouldn't let anything go to waste.
Exactly. So today, in the modern day business, as those calves are born, the first thing that we usually do is we'll brand them. And that's usually when castration occurs. So 30 million calves and they're born, 15 million are males, and 98% of those are going to be castrated.
That's a ton of Rocky Mountain oysters.
It is. And the reason we do that today is, as you know, that there's a lot of demand for this high-end beef. If we leave that male calf intact, he's going to make a steak that's chewier and not as well marbled. So from an eating quality standpoint, American ranchers do that early castration to ensure the quality of that steak that you get at a fine restaurant.
So you like these Rocky Mountain oysters, huh?
You bet. I'm a cattleman. I like all parts of that animal.
And Leland's not the only one. Restaurants all across Colorado proudly feature Rocky Mountain oysters on their menu, serving up tons to loyal locals and eager tourists alike. A typical serving is a half a pound and will cost you around 10 bucks. Preparation is fairly simple. Once tenderized, the oysters are coated in flour and fried in hot oil about 350 degrees for 2 minutes, and voila. I must say, as far as presentation go, these things really look like chicken strips.
Well, we've changed the shape. You know, they've been sliced and just
Obviously.
like you would with veal, they've been flattened, right? And breaded, so.
These look actually pretty good.
I think so.
I mean-
You ready to try some?
I've got 25 sauces over here, you know?
A lot of people favor the cocktail sauce.
Really?
Well, it is an oyster.
It
No,
is.
You probably had cocktail sauce on oysters, haven't you?
Completely forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of the Rocky Mountain oyster, so here goes nothing. I'm pleasantly surprised.
See, most people are.
You know, it's really not that bad. Obviously it's super crunchy. It's got the bread around it. But it kind of reminds me of the taste of like a fried liver. And the texture it's pretty tender. I think we're onto something here. We've got our appetizer, a fresh plate of perfectly fried Rocky Mountain oysters, a tribute to the state's booming beef industry, and a nod to the adventurous spirit of Colorado. And I think this proves that anything can be good fried. Let's take a ride. Saddle up, because the search for what makes Colorado lamb so famous will be quite the ride. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I'm on a quest to load up a plate with the best food in Colorado. For my next stop, I'm headed to the picturesque foothills of the Front Range. The perfect place to raise the livestock that keeps fine diners flocking to Colorado. Lamb. Colorado is world famous for its lamb, and with these natural resources, it's easy to see why. Just look around me. There's something special about raising food here. Something the Stala family has known for years. Vanessa and Rex Stala own Living Water Ranch, where together with their family, they raise some of the best lamb in the state. This is a breathtaking ranch.
Thank you so
How
much.
are you guys?
Great.
So tell me what's going on the ranch.
We have 3 young boys and a bunch of sheep and lambs all over the property.
And a couple of llamas, too.
Really? So how many lamb do you have?
But we don't have that awful many. We have about 60 lambs.
You know, we don't have a big quantity ranch like some do, but there's lots of little farms in Colorado that specialize in the all grass, all natural. And so many people are health conscious these days, and that's starting to become really a big industry.
So when quantity goes down, quality goes
That's
up.
right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So you really, all over the world, people want Colorado lamb. So why is it so good?
I'd love to just show you. Would you like to see?
Let's take a ride. There you go. Before I get a taste of Colorado lamb, I'm getting a taste of what it's like to herd them.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go to the long grass so you can eat.
We ride alongside the flock, nudging them towards food. Lamb are nature's lawnmowers. Not only do they love eating this sweet foothill grass, but they can digest unwanted weeds and brush, which means controlled vegetation without the use of herbicides or machines, eliminating runoff and keeping the water clean.
We have the North Poudre River that runs through the property for these sheep to drink, and I think the combination of just this wonderful mountain air, the grass, and the river is what makes it such sweet meat.
Obviously, you can see and understand why Colorado lamb is truly world famous.
It is. Colorado lamb is the best in the world.
So what's the llama doing right now?
The llama is protecting the sheep. It's like a daddy to those sheep, and it'll kill a mountain lion
Do you know how they do
with
that?
their hoofs. And they spit, so they kind of spit in their eye, and then they use their hoops.
That is truly amazing.
We've only lost one lamb.
That's truly an interesting
I
combination.
know.
And this is a flock worth protecting because it's rare. The sheep and lamb industry in the U.S. is very small, accounting for less than 1% of all livestock receipts. Americans eat on average less than 1 pound of lamb per year, as compared to over 60 pounds of beef. But demand for Colorado lamb is on the rise. Colorado is the 3rd largest producer of lamb in the nation, but locals say it's #1 in flavor. All a shepherd has to do is guide the flock and stay out of the way. Lamb is a lean red meat. It's packed with vitamin B12 and an impressive amount of omega-3s. Season with garlic and herbs, grilled to perfection, and serve. I'm going right for the rack. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh. So tender
Isn't it?
and so juicy.
It has such a unique flavor and and it really doesn't have a gamey flavor to it.
I feel it tastes almost sweet. It has almost a sweet, tender taste.
I have to agree. You can almost taste sweet grass in it.
We've got the entree for our main plate, a tender, mouth-watering Colorado rack of lamb, a delicious delicacy famous all over the world, and the star on our Colorado state plate. Up next, I taste and see the sweetness of Olathe corn.
I know why it's world famous now.
How sweet it is.
That's right.
And we're turning up the heat with a legendary local chili finally getting the recognition it deserves.
It's burning the hair off of my feet.
For our next state plate contender, I'm going to Colorado's capital city.
Headed to Denver. Colorado grows some of the nation's best produce, and even in its biggest city, you can find it here, local and fresh.
Chef Michael Rosacci has perfected finding the sweetest produce into a science. Here at Tony's Market, Mick works directly with farmers from specialty regions around the state to bring Colorado's freshest food to the city folks.
You know where I could get some fresh produce around here?
We got you covered, brother. We're all about local produce.
Looks like it. So Colorado truly is the place for produce.
Oh, absolutely. Over 300 days of sunshine a year in Colorado. We get nice hot summers. It gets cool at night, so it helps the sugars rise really high. What's your favorite?
What you got in your hand?
Ah, now you're talking corn.
This has to be the world famous Olathe corn.
It is. Olathe is a very small town in southwestern Colorado. They developed a new variety of corn, and the sugar levels are crazy. They also started to ice the corn. When the corn comes out of the field, it should be chilled right away. It loses so much sugar. It can lose 80% of its sugar in a week.
So how sweet is sweet?
Well, that's what I'm doing here. We just got this new corn in, and I'm going to do some comparative things with this refractometer. This measures sugar content in degrees Brix. What happens is light refracts through some of the crop juices, and it shows how much sugar's inside there. What we do is we need a little bit of the juice. So I take a piece of corn here, squeeze a little juice in there, and it shows us the sugar level. We can look up in there.
So that looks like it's about 17, 18. How's that looking for
It's
corn?
like about 17% sugar. That's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it is.
Had we tested this right as it came out of the field, we'd probably be in the 20s.
This is some sweet legitness.
Well, let's compare it to some other sweet foods. I've got a local peach,
So our corn was 17.
about 17, probably 20
And
something
this
in the field.
peach is 13.
There you go.
So the corn is sweeter than the peach.
Olathe corn, easily sweeter than a peach. It's usually sweeter than melons, sweeter than apples, sweeter than oranges. It's one of the sweetest things in the vegetable department.
I know why it's world famous now.
Oh yeah, how sweet it is.
That's right.
There's a lot of ways to eat Olathe sweet corn, but locals here have a favorite. It all starts with fresh corn cut right off the cob. He mixes it with a blend of other local foods from the market, wraps it up, and it's ready for the grill. A few minutes later, steaming fresh corn bundles.
All Colorado ingredients. We got some nice bacon in there, some carrots, some bell peppers, but green chilies and jalapenos, they're gonna treat you right.
Man, that is sweet. It's just steamed just a little bit, but you can really taste the Olathe corn in there.
Good corn really needs no cooking. You just warm it up. Don't overcook it. That'll make it unsweet.
All those kernels are like bursting in my mouth. Got a little bit of a kick too.
You like that?
I do,
The
I love
sugar and the spice, they are so nice.
You're a poet and didn't know it.
On our main plate, an Olathe sweet corn bundle, fresh off the grill and packed full of savory sweetness. A perfect pairing to our Colorado rack of lamb. Our next state plate contender has me traveling south to Pueblo. When you hear green chilies, you might think of New Mexico. But for the title of America's Green Chili King, there is a David and Goliath battle going on between Colorado's Pueblo green chili and New Mexico's Hatch chili. Today, I'm at DeSanti Farms. The DeSanti family has been growing chilies here in Pueblo since 1890, and keeping up with the demand for their famous green chilies keeps everyone busy, from the roasters to the growers.
Hi, how's it going?
Thanks for having me on the family farm.
You bet. We've been here for 5 generations.
Why Pueblo? Why chilies in Pueblo?
In Pueblo, green chilies are like sacred. We have Colorado Sunshine and Rocky Mountain Water, which both come together to help us raise the most flavorful pepper out there.
There's a lot of hype from the Hatch chili in New Mexico, but what makes this Pueblo chili different?
The Hatch green chili and the Pueblo chili are totally different. They raise a couple different varieties, but none like the Mirasol pepper that we champion here in Pueblo. And it's so named because Mirasol in Spanish means looking at the sun. And you can see these Pueblo chili peppers are just pointing straight up. They don't grow peppers like this anywhere else. Let me show you where the heat's at on these peppers. If we cut them open, see the vein that runs from the stem to the tip of the pepper? That's where all the capsaicin and heat comes from. It gets hotter as it approaches the stem and the seeds. You're in Pueblo, you gotta try it. Kind of hot. Yeah. Well, if you like them like that, I think you're really gonna whistle when we get them roasted. Let's go back to the shed and try them.
Green chilies are so sacred in Pueblo that they even have their own festival. Every year, people come from all over the world to celebrate this hot commodity served every way you could imagine. On pizza, on ice, wrapped in bacon, Pueblo green chili pasta, peanuts, you name it. But the most popular and traditional way to eat these chilies is fire roasted.
Taylor, this is my sister, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She does all our
Nice to
roasting.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Why don't I show you over here and I'll get you to do your own bushel chili.
Oh, okay.
So you're just gonna go ahead and grab that. It's gonna go right in this roaster. You're gonna go ahead and close this lid for me. Lift that handle, pull that thing out right there, and turn your yellow knob on.
What do you say we like these babies?
All right, go ahead and fire it up.
These puppies are roasted. So when it's crackling, you know they're roasted.
Yep, that's the skin cooking.
Woo! Bring on the heat!
All right, there you go.
Ah.
If you like, you can go ahead and try one.
I love the smoky flavor on this chili.
Great.
There's a little bit of heat in there. It got hotter. It's burning the hair off of my feet. Whew. It's good stuff.
Roasted Pueblo green chilies earn a spot on our main plate. A smoky side with a fiery finish adds just the right amount of kick to this iconic Colorado meal. Coming up, we're headed to a tiny town that grows so many cantaloupe, it'll make your melon spin.
They're candy that's good for you.
Do you realize that I love candy that's good for me?
Everybody does.
I'm on a mission to build a meal from the classic foods of Colorado.
We've had savory, we got spicy, we gotta have something sweet.
And I know just where to go. Next stop, Rocky Ford. Human population, under 4,000. Melon population, over 4 million. Behold the Colorado cantaloupe mecca. More cantaloupe is grown here than anywhere else in the state, something Michael Hirokata has devoted his life to perfecting.
Rocky Ford, Colorado.
Yes.
So I gotta ask you, what makes Rocky Ford so famous?
It's the cantaloupe.
So they say they taste like candy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I believe that.
They do. They're candy that's good for you.
Do you realize that I love candy that's good for me?
Everybody does. You know, other cantaloupes are 12% sugar. We're around 15% sugar.
That's a really sweet cantaloupe.
Yeah, it's really sweet, really good.
Colorado folks love their cantaloupe.
Yes,
don't
they love the cantaloupe, and we can pick them this morning, and they can be on their tables in the evening.
Well, let's pick some of these melons.
All right, here's one right here. There, it looks like a good one right there.
So how long have these been growing?
From the time we plant them to the time we harvest is about 90 days.
And they're pretty easy to just snap off, right?
Yeah.
You just kind of just pop it off?
Yep, that's all you do.
And they do become this size.
Yeah, they size first, and then they turn ripe inside.
Okay, so they get big and then
Yes.
then they ripen.
Yes. Sometimes Rocky Ford cantaloupes aren't the prettiest, but they are the sweetest.
Pickers work fast to fill a truck. Once it's full, the cantaloupes go to the shed to be sorted, graded, washed, and packed into cartons. Then they're cooled down to 38 degrees, locking in the sugar and shipped cold, making for the sweetest bite if you're lucky enough to get your hands on a Rocky Ford.
So you go right in and then you just do the
Yep.
sides.
That's a deep orange color, and you got a nice green right there. and you can try it and see what it tastes like.
Man, that might be one of the sweetest things that I've had in a long time. I love the texture of it because you can really, it's just soft and sweet.
Yep.
It's so juicy.
Very sweet, very juicy, and we work all year for this.
This is the healthy kind of sugar.
Yes, this is what you want to feed your kids instead of candy.
We've got our dessert, a healthy, sweeter than candy slice of Rocky Ford cantaloupe, the perfect end to our mile-high meal. This Colorado State plate is as magnificent as the state itself. On our appetizer plate, Rocky Mountain oysters for all those Colorado adventure seekers.
So these oysters are what makes a bull a bull.
Exactly, exactly.
On our entree plate, a choice cut of Colorado rack of lamb.
Oh,
What better side than a fresh off the grill Olathe sweet corn bundle and
it's burning the hair off of my feet.
slightly spicy but very savory roasted Pueblo green chilies. For dessert,
Man, that might be one of the sweetest things that I've had in a long time.
Rocky Ford cantaloupe, made sweet by the state itself. An enticing, locally grown meal that is authentically Colorado.